What's up, YouTube? It's the boy Incredible Joe, and I'm here again with another video. Now, first and foremost, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell so you can get these videos first. But I know I hadn't done any real estate talk in a few videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bit of the gems, a little bit of the that and this. But what I'm about to tell you is a secret, so that means don't tell nobody. But no, I'm just joking, man. I don't want you to take some information and then not tell somebody that can help them out, and you know, because you wouldn't want nobody to do it to you. So if this information I'm about to give you passes on, share this video to your friends and their aunts and their uncles, their brothers, sister, cousin, daddy, mama. You know how I go. I ain't said that in a minute, but like I said, man, I probably had chapped lips when I got in the camera at the end. It is what it is. Life goes on. But what I'm about to do, I'm gonna get something to eat anyway. So I'm gonna hop in the car and I'm gonna kind of give y'all guys a little talk about the questions that you should ask before you buy property. And the reason I'm giving you this talk, or telling you about this, I should say, is because I'm kind of running into the same little situation where I didn't ask questions and I wish I would have, but now I know, you know, okay, I wish I'd have done that, I wish I had done it, I wish I'd done this. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the question that I wish I would have asked, just kind of give you guys a heads up, so when you go ahead and buy your property or make your investment, you already know what to say, you know what to do, you know what to ask, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. And like for me, it's going to take you to kind of bump your head, you know what I'm saying, kind of figure it out. But anyway, let me go ahead and get in the car. I'm gonna give me something to eat. We're gonna continue this video, so that means stay tuned. Let me get this first pull in, baby. Let me go ahead and close this up real quick. So, the mistake that I made when I first bought my property is I rushed it. I had a goal, like my goal was to buy my first property before I was 20. I met my goal, don't get me wrong, but the problem is I rushed it. Now I found a property that I love over by the Hobby Airport. What are you doing, you lame? Over by the Hobby Airport. I found a property. It was a single family home. It was going for $99,000. Now my thing was I wasn't trying to spend any more than $100,000. So I was like, I'm going to spend 99. It's gonna be what I think I get. It's gonna be it, right? Wrong. So the reason why I didn't get it was because they said there was many offers over 99. I was like, I'm stuck to 100,000. That's all I'm spending. But then I was like, well, if I'm gonna spend more than 100,000, I might as well get a multifamily, right? Because I remember after watching Jay Morrison's videos, talking about multifamily, I was like, well, I'd already said I wanted to try multifamily, so I might as well do that if I'm gonna go over 100,000, right? Now I got approved for 190,000, just to be clear. So what happened was I rushed it. There was 2 duplexes in Houston that were under 190,000. So I found the cheapest one because it was bigger, and it was over by the Galleria. It's right off Westheimer. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna go with this one right here. I didn't ask the correct questions, and these are the questions that you have to ask, because when you don't ask these questions, then you have problems. And like right now, I'm kind of finding myself into getting into some problems. Now, it's not going to deter me from anything, because once again, that's life. You're gonna go through that. You know what I'm saying? Anything you do, you're gonna go through problems. You're gonna go through surprises. You're gonna go through stuff that you didn't expect to happen. You're gonna go through all that kind of stuff. So you have to be ready for that. So I was. As I put money back for it, I put money up just to expect, you know, like other stuff to happen, not stuff that should have been told about. You know, and these kind of things, like the title company didn't tell me about, the past owner didn't tell me about, because he didn't even know. You know, like they didn't know that I had even bought the property. They didn't know he had bought the property before me. They didn't know it was getting sold multiple times. So the issue that I came across, to start off with, was the miscommunication between me, the HOA, and the way things work around the property. Let's get a quick pull in, shall we? Yes, we shall. That's enough of that. But anyway, like I was saying, man. Now the problem with the HOA is over there. My problem with them is kind of like, what are you doing? You know, like, it's not the best area in the world where I bought the property. Yes, it is by the Galleria, but it's not the best area to be in on Westheimer, right? Now, when I bought the property, I was not informed that owners had to pay for water, right? Now, I know a lot of places where you may go rent and stuff like that is optional. Like the owner may or may not pay for utilities. Now, with this being a situation where we have to pay the water, This is something that I should have been told about by the title company. If not the title company, the HOA should have told me, right? Nope, they did not. So, you know, I got a call about a water bill that's 8 months past due. And now you're looking at me to pay it because the last owner, you know, I guess, I don't know if it's not he's cooperating or they can't get him on the phone. I don't blame him. If I didn't have it, you wouldn't get me on the phone either. I'm gonna be all the way real with you, especially talking about coughing up a lot of money. So now I'm getting faced with, you know what I'm saying, I gotta cough up some money for a water bill. And to be honest, I really don't want to do that, but that's stuff you gotta handle it. Like that, you gotta expect that anyway. Expect the unexpected. I'll just say that much. But I had to do, that's something I'm going through right now. You know, like some of the regulations, when you buy the property, they do send you a packet. It's a big packet like this thick, and it's got the regulations in it. So I'll read through all the regulations and stuff, right? So I get a mail notice, and in the mail it said you have to your tenant has to remove the barbecue pit within 5 days of this letter being sent. Now do note, it was August 5th when I received it. They sent it on the 1st. So that means they only gave me a day to kind of handle the situation, right? So with that being said, if my tenant, let's say they didn't answer the phone, or let's say my tenant didn't cooperate with me, then at this point I'm being faced with paying $75. I guess I could ask my tenant for it, but it's not really their fault because technically I should know. But it's not my fault because I didn't know because they didn't tell me, you know? So that's one of those other situations that you're gonna have to deal with. Woo! That's one of those things you gotta do. You gotta ask about that. You have to ask. And to be honest, I didn't know and I didn't think to ask because once again, I'm 19 for one. I was 19 at the time. I'm 20 now. I was 19 and I was like, you know, I got the property. I reached my goal. I'm feeling good. But in hindsight, I should have asked about that. And if I had known some of these things, I probably wouldn't even gone through the deal. And that's just true. That's me being honest. That's how it is. So before you go buy property, these are questions you need to ask right here as an owner. One, as an owner, if you have an HOA, you know, HOA over your property, ask, what am I responsible for? What is it I'm supposed to be doing as an owner, you know what I'm saying, and keep as far as my responsibilities over the property? That's one question you need to ask. Two, you need to figure out what kind of area you're dealing with, because yeah, the property for me was cheaper, but at the same time, it wasn't the best area. Yeah, it's over off Westheimer, but it's off, you know, it's further down Westheimer, I think, going west, I think. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is, but so it's not just the best area. You need to ask yourself, is this the best area to invest in? A lot of investors invest in low property, low income housing anyway. A lot of investors will do that. So I'm not saying that's a bad thing to do. You just have to figure out, okay, are you ready for that? Okay, now that you figure out you're ready for it, what comes with being in this area? What kind of tenant comes with being in this area? You know, and my tenants are, I like my tenants, I really do. You know, we have an understanding with the way payment's gonna go, nice people that are easy to deal with. So I'm not talking about my tenants, but these are things you need to ask yourself. You need to assess between yourself before you buy the property. And that's something that a lot of people don't do. Heck, I didn't do it, to be honest with you. I just kind of got put in a good situation with the tenants that I have. So you're gonna have to figure out what you want as far as the kind of tenants you want to bring in, what kind of income you're looking at, because you're in low income housing, you can only expect low income people for the most part, unless you just find somebody that's trying to save a lot of money. Okay, so once you got that figured out, you got to really ask yourself, is this something I really want to do? You know, because everybody's, oh, I want to get into real estate. Oh, I want to get into real estate. I want to get into real estate. Okay, well, first of all, how are you going to do it? You know what I'm saying? How much money you going to save up? When are you going to get pre-approved? Because you need to do that first. You need to get pre-approved first, because a lot of people don't do that. I didn't do that first either, I'm going to be real with you. But now that I know, I'm going to tell you, get pre-approved first. Do not look for nothing until you get pre-approved, because I'm going to tell you why. I looked at a quadplex, which is 4 units. I looked at a 4-unit building, was like $495,000. I'm like, man, that's nothing. I can go ahead and do that, you know what I'm saying? Have 4 buildings and get $1,000 per whatchamacallit, make $4,000. Yeah, I didn't get approved for no $500,000 loan. But I didn't know. I was just thinking, you know what I'm saying, I could tell them which one I want and it be what it is. But that's not how stuff works. So you have to get an understanding of what you can obtain, what's comfortable, what are they gonna give you. You gotta figure that out first so that you're not a sitting duck when it comes to the comes to you getting ready to actually buy the property, you gotta sit and duck because you actually know, okay, well, this is what I can actually get. This is why they be looking for it. So those are questions that you need to ask yourself. Am I ready? Am I willing to deal with it? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to buy property in my backyard, or do I want to go buy out of state? What am I responsible for? You need to ask these questions, because if you don't ask these questions, you will sit and duck, and you probably pissed off that you even made the investment. So this is just a little quick video to kind of like open your ears, open your brain to something different, so that you kind of know, look, okay, well, I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna do it like this. And to be honest, a lot of y'all, hell, we still gonna bump our head, we still gonna make mistakes, but at the end of the day, these questions kind of help y'all for that. Y'all aren't, those of you that aren't in it, younger people especially, it kind of helps you to see, okay, well, if he didn't ask these questions and he's having these problems, that means I need to ask so I don't have those problems. And that's why I'm making this video, so I can kind of tell you, look, you know what I'm saying, this is what I'm going through since I didn't ask that question. But look, you need to ask that question and make sure that you ask and get a full understanding of what's going on. And read all your paperwork. Read every single video of paperwork. Do not do anything without reading all your paperwork. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that. Like, they just skim through it. And you know what I'm saying? Like these rappers that get put in these deals where they be screwed over. You're not reading your paperwork. It's there. Read it. Because then if something happens, you can't get mad. You cannot get mad because they had it in front of you. All you got to do is open your eyes and read it. That's it. That's all you got to do. But anyway, man, that's the end of this video. I just want to make a little short video, make a little quick something to kind of open your brain or something new. But if you guys don't mind, I'm not going to beg you, but I'm going to ask, go subscribe to my channel, man. Browse and look at my other videos as well. I do car reviews for those of you who are just watching this video. I do car reviews. I do stuff for my car. I'll do race videos every now and then. I do all kind of stuff, man. So if you don't mind, just subscribe to the channel and kind of, you know, share it to your friends, your uncle, your brother, your cousin, you know what I'm saying? Just share me to everybody that you know and kind of share my videos and help me get out there. Because for those of you who subscribe to me, and I see that you subscribe, I always subscribe back. So once again, I'm sorry, I'm chatting kind of bad. I'm trying to focus. It's two different things. But once again, man, subscribe to me, help my channel grow. And for those of you who have a channel, again, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna help you grow as well. I'm gonna subscribe back to you if I see it. But anyway, man, I said Cuddle with Joe. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, hit the notification bell so you get these videos first comment, first like. You can do all that kind of stuff, but you can't do it unless you hit the notification bell. So it's the Incredible Joe. I'm out of here. Peace, and I'll see y'all in the next video.